Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be recording this video because today we're going to be recording the second part of our bathroom makeover. Woo! Finally, I'm getting around to the second part. So we filmed the first part, which is basically where we painted the tiles and painted the walls of the bathroom. So to give you guys an update, I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. One sec. Okay, so this is how the bathroom is looking right now. Our tiles are done. So basically in the last video, I showed you guys how we painted our tiles in the bathroom. So this is kind of what it looks like right now. Let me show you guys what the tile looks like. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's been pretty durable. It's been staying in place. Paint hasn't chipped much. It chipped a bit inside of the tub, but for the most part, I mean, it looks really, really good and way better than before. So, super happy with that. This is how it looks. So, as you can see, we don't have much storage in the bathroom. Pretty much we just have this really teeny cabinet underneath, and that's about it. So right now we've just been putting like our toothbrush and stuff on the sink, and it's just not working. So the plan, hello, is to build a shelf that comes from the wall. It comes out from here like that, almost like a floating shelf. So I have the wood for it. It's right here, actually. Turn on the light. This is the wood that I purchased for the shelf that I'm going to build. And the wood for this wide piece, it was $20. And for this narrower piece, it was about $8. And I was able to get a total of, I believe, 4 shelves out of it. So I have three shelves out of that one piece of wood. Please excuse our very messy house. So yeah, that is what we're going to be building right now. Well, actually, the first thing that we're going to be doing is we are going to paint. So this wall is currently gray with primer from when we painted originally. So I'm going to be painting this like a creamish white. And I'm going to be painting our bathroom door because it's gross. I hate it. I really, really hate it. And I'm going to be staining the shelves this pecan color. I'll show you guys right now. Please focus. Boom. This is the stain that I'm going to be using to stain the wood shelf. Yeah, so I hope it looks good. I'm really excited. I'm going to be doing that tonight. It is currently 8:46 p.m. on Saturday. So I'm going to be staining the pieces of wood tonight. So that's what you guys are going to see me do right now. And then tomorrow we're going to start painting the walls. And yeah, I'm excited. So I'm excited to paint, to stain the wood. I've never stained wood before, so you guys are about to see me do that right now. Hey guys, okay, so what you see me doing right now is sanding the piece of wood that I'm about to stain. I bought this wood and it's pretty like smooth already, so there really wasn't much that I needed to do. So I'm just sanding out any rough pieces that I feel, but there really isn't like much sanding needed. I'm using a 220 grit sandpaper block. It's reusable. I got it from my local hardware store and I absolutely love it. So I definitely recommend getting a sandpaper block that you can reuse for many different projects. So right now you see a small piece of wood that is coming off, and I'm just gonna rip it off really quick and then just sand it down. Um, it's totally fine if that happens if you're sanding a piece of wood. It's bound to happen. Especially if you're getting like a relatively inexpensive piece of wood. So don't even worry about that. It most likely won't even show once you begin to stain your wood. Okay, so the wood is now sanded. So the next step is to wipe it off and then paint. Hey guys, so we are currently painting the bathroom. I am about to do the second coat, but I wanted to show you guys the first coat and just show you a little bit of what I've been up to. Oh, excuse the towel. I'm deep conditioning my hair. It's Sunday and it's wash day, so. Okay, so first off, I had a mirror here that I had to take down. And so I plastered up the holes here with just some regular basic plaster. So waiting for that to dry, and then you have to sand it down. And so this is the color of the bathroom. It's like a yellowy white color that I really, really love. It's gonna bring a lot of warmth into the space. So I'm really excited for this to come together. This is what it's looking like. So right now, after I sand, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the second coat, and then I'm gonna move on to this door. Oh, and let me show you guys how the wood came out. This is after 2 coats of the stain that we used. And it's great. It's very, very smooth to the touch. I did have to sand it after the first coat, but after you sand it, you wipe it down and then you paint it again. And yeah, so this is how it's looking. It looks really, really good. It's gonna look beautiful in the bathroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding. Okay, so I am just sanding the areas where I had my mirror hung up. I used 60-pound toggles inside of the wall, so I had to hammer those in and then plaster over it. You should always you should always sand plaster down once it's completely dry. It shows up pink when it's still a little bit wet, which it is here on the wall, but I painted over it anyway, and it still came out really, really good. So if it's not completely dry, but you're ready to paint, I would say just go for it, honestly. So right now I am measuring the wall so that I can mark where I'm going to be hanging my wall shelf brackets. I'm going to eventually put 3 brackets in the wall. Okay, so these are the brackets that I chose to get. They're 7.5 inches long and I think 4 inches high. And they're extremely heavy. They're very, very heavy duty brackets. They're like coated in this black. Go straight against the wall like this. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description of these ones that I'm using. Okay, so right here, I am simply marking where the holes are gonna go for the screws, and this is so that when I am drilling, I know exactly where my drill needs to go. I actually made 4 marks on the wall. I was gonna put 4 brackets up, but I decided at the very last minute that this wall really and the shelf really only needed 3, so I ended up going with just 3 brackets. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is making the holes that I just drilled a little bit bigger so that my drywall anchors can fit into the hole. And this is an important step because if you do not make the holes slightly larger, when you go to put your drywall anchors into the wall, they can bend, break, and get stuck in your wall, and now you're kind of screwed because it's very difficult to take them out if they do get stuck. So right after that, I'm just measuring up the holes to make sure everything fits. And yeah, now we're ready to put the anchors in. So this is a very simple step. You just want to hammer in your drywall anchors, whatever pound size you get. These are 60 pound, like I said, but they do go up to 120 pounds each anchor. And once you hammer your anchor into the wall, you want to put something in it so that you make sure it's open. Like the bag usually comes with this little yellow thing to push the anchor in there to make sure it is completely open on the inside of your wall. Okay, so at this point, we had screwed in all of the brackets, but we couldn't get the screw into the top part of this particular bracket. And the reason for that is because there was a metal beam right behind this wall. So when you encounter a metal beam in your wall, you have to use a particular type of screw, and it's called a self-tapping screw because those type of screws go into metal beams. So that's what you see me doing here, and it is very hard and tedious work. And this is the final result. I'm so happy with the way it came out. It looks so good, and I can't wait to use it and decorate it and add all my little styling. It's gonna look amazing. So, yay! I really hope you guys like the way this came out. I hope this was informative. And I hope you got some value from this video. I'll insert some pictures at the end of how everything came together. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks. Bye.